Welcome to Concepts. Chapter 1 Percentage. Section number 2 Comparing two similar quantities. Section number 2 hi topic thuma kain homin. Topic number 1 Finding percentage. Topic number 2 Comparing two similar quantities. Topic number 3 Previous year's questions. Khaile. Topic number 1 Finding percentage anapan tawite. Topic number 1 Finding percentage. Quantity. Quantity kiti word hi very commonly kahin manding ahin chizichan explain kahin bol masat no me. Quantity hi lawa hi physical quantity kiti hi anything the value of which can be measured. Example income. Income ki measured hai, it is a quantity. Population ki measured hai, quantity. Distance ki measured hai, quantity. Method of comparing quantities. It is human nature to compare quantities. Koi income sang zo am, koi population tam zo am, ti compare ki bol num zi chana. Ahile quantities so compare bola dinga common methods to difference. Ahile using ratio, ahile by dividing, ahile using fraction, etc. Dividing the percentage in this topic we will be using it a lot. Example ane be hoite. Comparing two quantities by using difference. Example, income of A, income of B. Income of A is rupees 10,000, income of B is rupees 30,000. Ahila question chu kuilo tamzo am, ahila la kuilo lomzo am kitinom zi chana. In this case, income of B hi atamzo e. Ahila izada tamzo am iti ahila chan minus ke bol zi chana, minus se bola ahila 20,000. So in this case, we are comparing two quantities by using difference na. Ita banghi very simple, so we won't be discussing this. Comparing two quantities by using ratio. Example, school khadahin toilet construction project khadaumin. Ahile actual number of boys, actual number of girls itu pi bese lao cha na. Ti danchu boys is 200, girls is 300. Ahile boys ratio girls to 2:3. Ahile toilet sa na dinga chu ichi ratio ki het ahile hunjing hilawang. For example, toilet nga sa ding wa hile pasala toilet ni numaya toilet thama sa ngai ta chana. Comparing two quantities by using division. Hichi method of comparison hi percentage soldo na ki mangin the entire chapter ai mandi wa hi. Example, income of A rupees 10,000, income of B rupees 30,000. Ahile income of A hi income of B at the compare ke bol thai na. Ale division method achi piti compare bol hu hum tile 10,000 divided by 30,000. Divisible wa hile chen we get 1:3. Ahile A hin B comma nang lo to tedin I get only 1/3 ati cha na. Ahile in this case he dikhat chu A chu B at the compare bol la hile divide a bol phat le compare ake bol pi pai anui langam ji. Le tu hin B a hi A at the compare bolute. Income of B is compared to income of A. Le in this case ipti divide volume 30,000 divided by 10,000. Cancel bola le 3. Ale B hin A comma nang lo to tedin I got triple of the amount ati chana. This is comparing quantities by using division. Percentage soldo na ke mangin very important. Khaile aban an chalute. Common types of quantities. Quantities commonly compared hoi group liya kain hom kanin. Number 1 two similar quantities. Example, marks scored by A, marks scored by B. Anya marks compare ke bol thai chana. Hichi tabang hi in this video we will be discussing. Ahile quantity number 2 ho chu increase or decrease of a quantity. Example, population. Population is a single quantity but with time the value changes. Ahile all population maintain, new population maintain. Ahile wa ahile increase or decrease of population dichana. Number 3 group and parts. Example, a class is divided into boys and girls. And in this case the class will be the group and the boys will be the parts. So in this kind of quantities, there are two quantities, one is group and one is part. Ahile standard quantities. Example, cost price, selling price, and profit or loss. Ita bang hi their own chapters. Profit and loss chapter ay na boli wa hiya na. Kaile detail in ana study ute. Steps for finding percentage. Percentage always compares only two numbers or two quantities. Ichi apoy mo na percentage kitihin number ni ahilawa hile quantity ni bo sa comparable thaja ana mel che hitin percentage solve na dingai step ni bo se ume step number 1 quantity compare ki bolte ni chu fraction form express bolding by dividing. The question is what to divide and how to divide. Chichu detail ai ni sim di hi na. Step number 2 fraction form na mo phat le fraction chu percentage are converting. Khaile ana be hoite. In an exam, A scores 40 marks while B scores 50 marks. Then marks scored by A is what percent of marks scored by B? Ahile question in providable to marks of A to marks of B provide ahin bole. Question nung zo ya chun marks of A 40, marks of B 50. Question nung zo ya chu marks scored of A is what percent of marks scored by B? A ya kit chu B ya to comparable chunale. Ele step number 1 fraction form divide bolding. Ipilepi divide volume 40 to 50 divide volume. Ipiti divide volume compare ki bol bi pa anui langa umzi tiu chuna. So this will be 40 divided by 50. Step number 1 fraction form. Step number 2 chu ichi fraction pa hi percentage are converting na. Cancel the bola hile in this case 80% is increase or decrease of a quantity. The population of a village 2 years ago was 10,000. If the population today is 12,000, find the percentage increase in population. Ahile. Question nungzo ya chu all population is 10,000, new population is 12,000. Ahile ibet ahile chun. During the 2 years, there is an increase in 2,000 people. So increase kiti pa 2,000 here. So in this problem, there are three quantities. Number 1, all value. Number 2, new value. Number 3, increase. Ahile to ahi ida bang problem mai ipilepi divide ke volzi amtile increase kiti pahi it is always divided to all value. Step number 1. Step number 2 chu into 100 percentage na ipika sa inam khatbei anabe hoite increase kiti chu 2000 ahile a percentage a convert na bol no mahile 2000 it is always divided by all value into 100%. So cancel ka bola hile I get 20%. So percentage solve on nga to step ni step number 1 fraction form. Step number 2 into 100% multiply bol na. Ahile note question chun increase percentage hold in ti ahile chun increase value chu hold ngai chna. Likewise, question chun decrease percentage hold in ti ahile decrease value in het ngai. Percentage of boys hold in ti ahile number of boys net ngai. Question chun what person more than percentage hold in ti ahile more than value in het ngai. Likewise, less than percentage hold in ti ahile less than value het ngai na. In a class of 40 students, 15 are girls. Find the percentage of boys. Ahile 40 students, boys and girls. Question nung zo ya chu 15 girls umeti chu. Ahile boys chu 25 dita chu na. Boys kiti chu actual number chu 25. Question holder in chu a percentage holder in. Percentage holder ding chu fraction into 100% chu na. In this case ipilepi divide value ta. Percentage of boys hold ding ahile number of boys divided by p hidi it is always divided to group total na. In this case cancel bola this cancel bola 5 2 so boys will be 125 divided by 2%. So three types of problems ibolo but percentage hold on ding achu always two steps. Step number 1 fraction form. Step number 2 fraction form to percentage are converting. Haile aban chalote Topic number 2, comparing two similar quantities. Ana bolta hoite. Two similar quantities. Example to marks scored by A, marks scored by B. Ania marks compare ke bolte. Income of A, income of B. Ahilawle number khat to number khat. Two similar quantities ahi. Question ahi 6 types of questions ahong ki dong the. Number 1, X is what percent of Y. Ahilawahile if P is X percent of Q, Q is what percent of P. More than percentage or less than percentage ahong ki do the answer. X is more than Y by what percent? More than percentage hold in na. X is less than Y by what percent? Less than percentage hold in na. If A is more than B by X percent, by what percent B is less than A? If A is less than B by X percent, by what percent B is more than A? Kya jang ang kidang thaya. Khaile detail in na ve hoite. X is what percent of Y agititai. The formula dang zoi watch required percentage will be X divided by Y into 100%. X and Y they are two numbers. No, it's a question chun what percent required percentage ke teacher X divided by Y into 100% is layahi X kiti Y at comparable chun Y anui langa umding pa hi ipiti he de hum tile generally of bana pa hi hizi the question chun if P is X percent of Q, Q is what percent of P titai. So P and Q. P to Q ato compare bola hile a value to X percent. Question na do to Q hi P ato compare bola chun is that percentage hidem teacher. So the required percentage will be X scale to 100 by X G into 100%. So this is the required formula. Ahile formula hi hakitsi na dingin conceptual problem ana bolo hite. 40 is what percent of 50 kitai? What percent? Ahile required percentage formula dang zoi wachu 40 divided by 50 into 100%. Cancel ka bola let to this will be 80% ising. So this is by using formula. Formula na heta poi. Formula na melchi la wala jan ipiti bol dio 40 is kitich equal to what percent you don't know, so call it X percent of 50. Cancel na bola let 2 ang karana sola ile 80 equal to X. Iti azang solve thay here. In an exam, A scores 40 marks while B scores 50 marks. Then marks scored by B is what percent of marks scored by A? Mini aume A and B. A chun 40 marks, B chun 50 marks. Question chun marks scored by B is what percent of marks scored by A? B achu A ato compare boltai. Ahile required percentage will be 50 divided by 40 into 100%. Cancel the bola ahile. This will be this 25. Answer will be 125%. Number 6. 16 by 3% is what percent of 13 1 by 3%? Aile 16 by 3% ki teacher it is 1 by 6. This to 1 by 3. Question chun 1 by 6 is what percent of this TNI chuna? Aile required percentage will be 1 by 6 divided by 1 by 3 of bana pa anui lang amji chuna into 100%. Cancel ka bole 2. So this will be 1 by 2 into 100% equal to 50%. %40 of 6A is what percent of 50% of 2A? Tizong hi number khat edit sa. Tizong hi number khat. This is what percent of this? 40% of 6A ke teacher 4 by 10 into 6A is what percent of this ang 1 by 2 into 2A. Cancel ka bullet this. So required percentage will be 4 into 6A divided by 10 divided by A into 100%. At yung lang fraction, ano lang fraction? So this will be 4 into 6a divided by 10 into 1 by a into 100%. A cancel, 0 0 cancel. I will get 240%. If max code by zone is 80% of max code by RAM, then max code by RAM is what percentage of max code by zone? Ahile zone kiti to RAM kiti pahi zone to RAM ata comparable ahile 80%. Ele RAM ata zone ata comparable ngale is that percentage 100 divided by 80 into 100 percentage. Cancel bolale 5 4 cancel bolale 25. So this will be 125%. Or you can do it like this. Max code by zone is 80% of max code by RAM. Max code by RAM it is a number you don't know, so call it 100. RAM kiti pa max to 100 8 ale zone kiti pa to 80% of 100, which is 80. Question hold into max code by RAM, which is 100, is what percent of max code by zone, which is 80. 100 is what percent of 80 tonight na idabang ho to 100 divided by 80 into 100 percentage tinizing lawang na. So 0 0, this will be 5 2 25 125 percentage. Formula na by heart like this, na by heart na wahile iti ay na solve tayo here. Kaile aban chalit finding more than percentage or less than percentage. Question chun x is what percent more than y. More than percentage hold o integer, more than percentage hold o ding ahiyale, more than value hi hold o masapente na hold o part le. Step number 1 fraction form, step number 2 into 100%. X is more than y by what percent? More than percentage hold the integer. Example ako na explain bolang hung kichi is on na 50 is more than 40 by what percent? Langkarain 50 langkarain 40 Chite ni compare bolechen 10 atam zo chun le ele laya hi more than value to it is 10 percentage sa hold ding ahile it will be more than kiti possible to compare value 40 to compare ki bol chuna into 100%. So cut the ball ahile this will be 25%. X is less than y by what percent? Less than percentage all the integer. Example 40 is less than 50 by what percent? There is 40 and there is 50. Question dung zo ya 40 to 50 at the comparable cha. Ahile 40 is less than 50 by 10. Less than value to 10. A percentage I hold loading ahile in this case 10 divided by 50 into 100%. Anui langa 50 ipiti ki hanamiti ahile 40 to 50 at the comparable anui langa pa chu I compare pipa or then bana pa hi anui langa zina cancel bola le 2 this will be 20%. Formula number 5. If A is more than B by X percent, by what percent B is less than A? There are two numbers A and B. A to B at the comparable let's X percent more at each na. Ale B kiti pa A to comparable it will be less. The question is by what percent? Ale required percentage will be X divided by 100 plus X into 100%. Less hold the part le this is plus A. A is less than B by X percent. By what percent is B more than A? There are two numbers A and B. A to B at the comparable ahile X percent less. Ala question nung zo ya B to A to compare lechun by what percent more ahidem. Required percentage will be X divided by 100 minus X into 100%. Opposite chicha na more than hold ding ahile minus ke bolji. This is the formula by heart in apply. Kaile aban chalute In an exam, A scores 40 marks while B scores 50 marks. Then marks scored by A is less than marks scored by B by what percent? Marks scored by B is more than marks scored by A by what percent? More than percentage, less than percentage although ding. Ahi minimum A and B. Question dung zia chu A chun 40 amutai, B chun 50 marks amutai. Question ando chu marks scored by A 40 is less than marks scored by B 50 by what percent? Ahile A to B at the comparable. Comparable ahile chun 10 less chun ale. Less than value to 10. A percentage asay dinga chu 50 into 100%. Cancel ka bola ahile 20%. Number 2 achu marks scored by B is more than marks scored by A by what percent? More than percentage although in chuna. B to A at the comparable ahile 10% more. More than value to 10. Percentage asay dinga chu 10 divided by 40 into 100%. Cut a bola 25%. Lai ahi til khat ka say nomin. Number 1. A marks a compare bola hile 10 marks less, 10 marks more. A percentage awang ki bangzi chalaw pina. It's a point chu kimel chute. Conceptual question number 10. 20% of 33.5% of 30 is less than 16.2 by 3% of 36. This is a number. Is less than. This is a number. Number ni hibaw na. It looks very complex, but number ni hibaw. Simplify bola hile 1 by 5 of 1 by 3 into 30. Cancel bola le 10. Cancel bola le 2. So this is 2. 2 is less than 16.2 by 3 zong chu 1 by 6 na off into 36. Cancel the bola like this. 2 is less than 6 by what percent? This is the question actually. 2 to 6 comparable. Ahile ibet ahile minus 4. 4 are less na. Less than percentage, it will be 4 divided by 6 into 100% using law. So in this case 2 by 3. So this will be 200 divided by 3%. 200 divided by 3 to 66, 1 by 3%. 2 by 3%. Income of A is 20% more than income of B. Then income of B is less than income of A by what percent? A and B A income to B at the compare bola hile 20% more teacher. Ale B to A at the compare bola hile what percentage less? Na. The required percentage will be X divided by 20 divided by 100 plus 20 into 100%. Less although the part le plus ki jang na. So this will be 20 divided by 120 into 100%. Cancel the bola hile 6. Cancel the bola le 50 by 3. 50 by 3% get it, so it is quite common. So memorize the value 16.2 by 3%. The marks scored by A is less than marks scored by B by 25%. By what percent the marks scored by B will be more than the marks scored by A? Meaning kitin A and B. A to B at the compare bola hile 25% less. B to A at the compare bola hile tam jadi chuna more dicho. We don't know by what percent. So required percentage will be 25 divided by 100 minus 25 into 100%. Cancel the bola hile 25 divided by 75 into 100%. Cancel the bola hile 1 by 3. So this is 33 1 by 3%. Kaile aban chalute. Topic number 3, previous year's questions. If a number x is 10% less than another number y and y is 10% more than 125, then x is okay. It's a problem here, simplification problem ahin. Video number 1 I cover in a volta na more than or less than percentage of a convert in a ball na. It's a problem here. Kadega solve it. Y is 10% more than 125 at tile y equal to 110% of 125. Aile question chun x is 10% less at tile 90% of another number y. Y ki teacher 11 by 10 into 125. Aile question ado chu okay. X all ding. Aile 99 125. 145 4 in hand. 18 22 2 in hand. 11 1 1 2 5 5 7 3 1 2. So this will be 1 2 3 7 5 divided by 0 0 1 2 3.75. What percent of a day is 30 minutes? Unit to minute, unit to day, different unit. Met sahi calculation jau siahi unit ki baat ate ngai. So in this case, day to minute are convert ke bol diam or minute to day are convert ke bol diam na. Generally alin pahi ani wa convert ke bol le anom zazi. One day ke teacher 24 hours. 24 hours ke teacher 24 into 1 hour. Teacher 24 into 1 hour ke teacher 60 minutes. So unit ki bangta na. So required percentage will be 30 divided by 24 into 60 into 100%. Pibola 24 into 60 anui langa ham tile of bana pa anui langa zi ati uchna. So cancel bola ile this will be 2. Cancel ka bola ile this will be 50. 25 12. 25 divided by 12. Point na na. 25 divided by 12 to 24 1.0008 and 96 2.08 cut both same. So this will be the correct option. The weight of two iron balls are 3.5 kg and 7.5 kg. What is the percentage weight of the first ball with respect to the second ball? Ball niyo me first second. Question nung ziyachan first to 3.5 kg, second to 7.5 kg. Question chuna do chu percentage weight of first ball with respect to the second ball. First by second apa to comparable chuna. First apa second ato comparable ahile compare aki ball pi pa hi anui langa zi a iti chuna into 100%. So this will be 35 divided by 75 into 100%. Cancel the ball. This will be 4. This will be 3. So option 2 will 35 4 22 in hand 140 divided by 3 4 12 206 18 2 46 2 by 3%. So this will be the correct option. Bana bolote. Income of A is 10% more than income of B. Let B's income is X% less than A's income. Find X. A and B aume. A to B at the compare bola let 10% more. Question in B to A at the compare bola ile X% less teacher na. X holder in teacher. A formula dong zoi watch B to A at the compare bola ile it will be 100 plus 10 into 100%. It's a X to his chana. So this will be 10 divided by 110 into 100%. Cancel the bola 100 divided by 11. This will be 9 1 by 11%. A is 6 times more than B. By what percent is B less than A? Less than percentage all na. A and B omitted. B to 1 A election. A is 6 times more than 1. Ticho 6 times more than 1 ticho 6 into 1 tinizing. So B to 1 ahile A to 6. Question chun B to A at the comparable. So it is minus 5. Less than ticho 5. A percentage asay dinga cho 5 divided by 6 into 100%. Cancel ka bola let 50. Cancel ka bola let 3. So this is 250 divided by 3%. Point now na 250 divided by 3 8 24 103 9 1.03 9 103. So this will be 83.33%. If 25% of x is equal to 2.5 times the value of 30% of 1/4 of y, then x is what percent more or less than y? More than percentage or less than percentage? Hold on. Ahí 25% of cái teacher into half cái teacher in half of cái teacher into x is equal to 2.5 times 2.5 times the value of 30% of 1/4 of y. Ahí let 4 to 4 cancel thế, 2 to cancel at 5. 25 divided by 10 cancel ka bole, this will be 5. Cancel ka bole, this will be 2. So x divided by y equal to 3 by 2. In this case k tingai lo direct x equal to 3 y equal to 2 ti the chana aji cho no definite value. I let to I there is x, there is y. X to 3, y to 2. Question hold in teacher. X is what percent more or less than y? X to y at a comparable. Hello let then balance no y omena. It is 1 more na. More to 1. A percentage as I think 1 divided by 2 into 100%. So the answer is 50%. 50% more. A is 25% more than B and B is 40% less than C. If C is 30% more than D, then by what percent is A less than D? Less than percentage ahe na. Definite value umpon hinop na taute. C is 30% more than D. D to 100 hetiute. D to 100 neti a helechun. C is at here. C is 30% more than 100. So it will be 130. B is 40% less than C. B is 60% of C. Cancel bola like this. A is 25% more than B. B ke teacher 6 into 13. Question chun. By what percent A is less than D at the end? Ahile 2 hin. If you give bola hin no pendem 3 2. Law A to D. D ke teacher 100. Okay, this is 15 into 13. So this will be 15 1 in hand 45 15. So this will be 195 divided by 2. 195 divided by 2 equal to 97.5. A is 97.5. Question chun. A less than D. A to D at the comparable. Comparable I 2.5 less. Less to 2.5. A percentage as I divided by 100 into 100%. Cancel the bola 2.5% less. If decreasing 120 by x% gives the same result as increasing 40 by x%, then x% of 210 is what percent less than x plus 20% of 180? Okay, decreasing 120 by x%, T2 100 minus x% of 120 T9 give the same result T2 equal to T9. Increasing 40 by x%, 40 ke T2 x% na increase na bole, you will get 100 plus x% na of 40. I cut the bola like this. Cut the bola like 3. This will be 300 minus 3x equal to 100 plus x. Nang karaka sole 200. Nang karaka sole 4x. Cut ka bola ile 50. Then x% of 210. 50% of 210 ke teacher sa dai 1 by 2 into 210. Cancel ka bola ile, this will be 105. So 105 is what percent less than x to 50 teacher na 70% of 180. 70% of 180. Cancel ka bola ile 56 5 and 72. Question chun 105 to 126. 105 to 126 so teding is at less something 126 105 12 21 less it's another less kiti 21 percentage as heading 21 divided by 126 into 100%. Cut ka bole 1 by 6. Cut ka bole 50 by 3. So this is 16.2 by 3%. Okay, it's a percentage chapter ahi po in data interpretation chapter ahi na. It's a comparing two similar quantities si pibola detail akahin bolam ti aile data interpretation ahin it's a pi aki haza what percent of ahilawa hile more than percentage less than percentage ahilawa hile increase percent decrease percentage kiti hohe data interpretation aki haza in data interpretation kiti CGL ahin 5 questions carryable he in na abon se ke ahi solve tate ngai and especially bank PO exam ho bolding ho acho data interpretation ni apoi mo mongin na quantitative aptitude ahun it carries around 50% or more than 50% data interpretation ng zihin tisi ahi data interpretation focus ahi into chanahi tisi ahi data interpretation in a cover a percentage ahi in ratio ahi in average ahi in ibol masatdiu chuzo phala chun data interpretation in patdiu hi na chahi data interpretation a question ipiti umam khatdai anabe hoite. The given table represents the number of engineers recruited by 4 companies A, B, C, and D over the years. Study the table carefully and answer the question that follows. Total number of engineers recruited by company B in 2014 and 17 is what percent of total number of engineers recruited by C during 2015 to 19? Total number of engineers recruited by company B. It's a number. This number is what percent of total number of engineers recruited by C during 2015-2019. This number is what percent of this number Tina is in. So what problem I in number conversion is it will be very easy. Question by B in 2014 and 17. Company B 2014-2017. I 90 plus 106 this will be 6, this will be 9. This is 196 total number of engineers recruited by C during 2015 to 19. C hin 15 apat 19 chen atichana so C plus ngai ta lawo this will be 7 15 20 2 in hand manaja this will be 27 28 29 30 3 in hand so this will be 4. 196 is what percent of 400 tinai so required percentage will be 196 divided by 400 into 100%. Cancel the bola let this cancel the bola let 16 no 16 into 369 so the answer is 49%. Ball kill okay ka ball kill divided by 500 so 196 is what percent of 500? The required percentage will be 196 divided by 500 into 100%. Cancel bola this, cancel bola le 3, 15, 4, 6, 9.2%. 39.2% is in. The given table represents the revenue of a company from the sale of 4 products A, B, C, and D in 6 years. Study the table carefully and answer the question that follows. Total revenue of the company from the sale of products B, C, and D in 2014 is what percent of total revenue from the sale of products C and D in 6 years? Total revenue of the company from the sale of products B, C, and D in 2014. This will be one number. Is what percent of total revenue from the sale of products C and D in 6 years? This will be another number. This number is what percent of this number Tina is in. B, C, and D in 2014. 2014 na B, C, and D. B, C, and D. Plus this will be 0, 1 in hand, 27, 28, 280 na. So it's CC it is nothing but 280. Question say C and D in 6 years. C and D 1 2 3 4 5 6 abon chi kai plus ngai dan he na zong chui ti ai plus bol du ham ai lo la chalak ta plus bol du ham na ai le tu a hi iveda hi le 98.102 it will be 200. 97.103 it will be 200. Manaju 102.88 it will be 190. Manaju 96 dot this it will be 170, and this will be okay 8 plus 9 17 26 35 350 2 4 7 10 360. So this will be 360. So this will be 0. This will be 16 6 22 2 in hand. So this will be 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 11 20. So this is 11 20 tina is na. So the question is 280 is what percent of 1120? The answer will be 280 divided by 1120 into 100%. Cancel the ball like this, cancel the ball like this, cancel the ball like this will be 14, this will be 56, cancel the ball like 7, cancel the ball like 28, cancel the ball like this will be 4, cancel the ball like 25. So this will be 25%. Okay, we have come to the end of this video. Next topic, section number 3, percentage increase or decrease in the body weight here. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next video.